Hey guys, it's Hadley. Welcome back to my channel. If you want to do me a huge favor and give this video a huge thumbs up and subscribe down below, that'd be awesome. And if you want to see this look, stay tuned and keep watching. We'll get started. Okay, so to get this look started, I've already primed my face, put my foundation on, my concealer, because, I mean, who likes to watch that? Everybody does it. And today, though, I'm going to be going in with my Jaclynhill palette by Morphe. And oh my gosh, guys, this palette is great. It's a great price for 35 shadows. All of your shadows are kind of the warmer tones, like your reds, your oranges, your yellows, stuff like that. Okay, so first, I'm just going to go in with this shade, the third shade in the palette. I believe its name is Butter. I'm just going to go in with my Morphe R37. It's just a nice blending brush. I'm just going to pick a little bit up, and I'm going to put this all over my face.
When the summer dew, I found
next, I'm going to go in with just a little bit of a darker shade to transition even more. And I'm going to go in with the shade right below it. So the third on the second row, and I don't know what this one's called. But I'm just going to get a little bit, dab the excess, and blend it into my crease even more.
Don't want to see the numbers, I want to see heaven. You say could you?
Look how pigmented these shadows are, and this was just a little dab of my brush in the color. Okay. Next shadow I'm going to go in with is this kind of coppery red tone right here, without on the same brush, because I love this brush. This brush is great. And focus this mainly on the outer part of my crease, like right here. Taking that same shadow, I'm just going to go in and do the other eye. Okay, next I'm just going to take that first shade we started with, which is Butter, and I'm just going to get a little bit on a different brush, and this is the Morphe brush G17, and it's just a nice blending brush. And I'm going to just blend over top. Next, I'm going to go in with an even darker shade, and I think I'm going to go in with this shade right here. So it's just a nice, like, burgundy red color. And I believe this one's name is Hunt. I am so sorry. I'll comment down below or put in the description box what colors I use, just so I can make sure I give you all the right color names. But I'm going to go in with just this brush, and it came in one of my Naked palettes, and I'm going to use this side of it to go in with that burgundy color. Just get a little bit on my brush, and I'm going to really focus this only on my crease and on the outer corners, like on the outer V.
I don't. Don't get me wrong, I wanna keep it moving.
Just because I want to darken it up even a little bit more, I'm going to take this nice brush by Morphe, and it's the E18, and it just looks like this. And I'm going to get a little bit more of that Hunt shade, tap off the excess, and go in a little bit more. Blending brush that we started out with, and just kind of blend it all together.
I never want to.
Next, I'm going to go in with a smaller version of the brush I just used, which was the Morphe E18, and I'm going to go in with the Morphe E36. So it's just a smaller version of that bigger one. And I'm going to use this shade right here. And I think this one's name is Chip. Chip, I think. Get a little bit on the brush, and we're going to just focus this even lower. So we're going to focus it mainly right here. The bigger version, Morphe E18, and blend it. With that burgundy shade, the Hunts, and put a little bit on this brush, and then just blend this out. I'm just going to take the Morphe G17, this one, and I'm going to blend all of it. Then I'm going to go in with the shade we started with, which is Butter. Put a little bit on this brush, and then just blend the top so there's no harsh lines. I'm going to go in with this shimmer right here, really pretty. And I'm just going to take some MAC Fix Plus on a flat brush, on this brush right here, and it's just out of one of my Naked palettes, and I'll use probably this side and then blend with this side. But I'll spray some MAC Fix Plus on this side. And then I'll just go in with that shade, dip my brush in there, and then just probably focus it on my lid. Mainly focus this on the center of the lid because I'm going to go in with another shimmer on the outer side of my lid to kind of blend where Next, I'm just going to take another flat brush. I'm going to take this one, and I don't really know what brand it is. My parents just got it for me. And I'm going to spray it with some MAC Fix Plus. I think I'm going to take this shade right here and focus that on the outer part. Next, I am going to take the other side of the Naked brush that I used to put on the red shimmer, and I'm just going to blend those two shimmer shades together just so they don't look so harsh. Then I'm going to go in with, this gold shade. This gold shade is gorgeous. This one right on the end right here, and I'm going to put that on that inner part right there. Highlighting but I used the second shade in the palette. Now I'm just going to take my Morphe G17 and just blend this. I'm going to do lower lash line. And I'm going to start off by using my Morphe E18 and going with that very first shadow. We used Butter and just use it as like a blending shade. Next, I'm going to take the shade right below Butter and then just blend to make the lower lash line a little bit darker. Next, taking the smaller version of that brush, which is, like I said before, the Morphe E36, and I'm going to take this shade right here and then just focus it on the outer part of my eye and focus it just right here. I'm just going to take my beauty blender and pat off any extra that fell. Then I'm going to take a Q-tip and kind of clean out my lash line. And then I'm going to take like this flat brush by Morphe, and it's the Morphe M432. And I'm just going to put like that red shade Hunts. So this one right here with this brush. And then just really precisely put it like really up close to my lash line. Next, I'm going to take a small concealer brush, like a really small concealer brush by Morphe, and it's the B19, and I'm going to highlight my brow bone. And I'm going to use that very same shade we used to highlight the inner corner, the second shade in the palette. And I'm just going to get a little bit on this one. Okay. Next, I'm going to do my lashes. First, I'm going to use this Tarte Mascara Lights Camera Lashes. And this is just, I think it's a Revlon curler from like Walmart or something. But I'm just going to take this mascara and first go over top of my lashes. Next, I like to go in with my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. And then I'm just going to go in with this Voluminous Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. Camera's about to die and the SD card's about to fill up, so I used the Milani Illuminating Face Powder for bronzer, and I just use this and like carve out my cheekbones. I just bronze, and then now to finish off this look, I'm gonna use the Morphe 9N blush palette, and I'm not gonna do this on camera because I don't have enough time, but I'm gonna use this shade and this shade together as my blushes. Okay, for highlight, I just went in with that second shade in the Jaclynhill palette, and I used my Morphe E60 fan brush like this. And then for my lips, I'm just going to use this liquid lipstick by Kat Von D, and it's in the shade Lolita. Okay guys, well this is the final look. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe down below and tell me what you thought about this video and if I should make more. And hopefully I'll start making more YouTube videos. But thank you so much. Bye!